Okay, so we're going to do the fidget spinner. Steps are here. I have them open in a second tab. And I'm just going to log into my Onshape, create a new document. I'm going to call it Fidget Spinner. Once that's loading my workspace, I'll go back to my steps. So we're going to start off with a sketch and select top plane, then view top plane, and then I'm going to use the circle tool. So first of all, sketch, select the top plane. I'm going to view the top plane and select the circle tool. Back to my steps. I'm going to draw a random circle with the center at the origin. So a random circle, the center at the origin. And now we go back and it's 1.5 centimeters. And you can see this step is repeated 3 times. So it's circle tool, random circle, dimension it, circle tool, random circle, dimension it, circle tool, random circle, dimension it. That gets us up to step 11. So the circles are 1.5 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 5 centimeters. So let's go typing D for dimension, or I can use the dimension tool up here. So the first measurement is 1.5, and then we draw another circle. And that one is, again, dimension 3 centimeters, and one more circle, which is 5 centimeters. I'm going to press F for fit, full screen. It's not working on mine, so I'm just going to zoom in. I'm using my personal computer, so some of the controls might be a little bit different on mine. Okay, step 12. Alt-click or right-click on the 5mm circle and click construction. So we're going to right-click if you're using a mouse, or alt-click if you're not using a mouse. And we are going to need to escape. Okay, my mistake on that. I'm going to change the steps here. Press escape. So when I was in the dimension, I pressed escape, and then I right-click on the 5 centimeter circle, and I press for construction. So now that is a dotted line. Next step, line tool, and we're going to draw a vertical line from the origin to the bottom of the 5mm circle. So the line tool, we're drawing from the origin straight down until it meets there. And we can just press escape to end the line. Then we're going to draw a line to the 5 centimeter circle in the approximate direction of northwest. To the 5 centimeter circle from the origin. Again, that's going to be from the origin. So we're going one line that's northwest and one line that's northeast. So line tool, we're going to go from the origin, approximately northwest, press escape, again line, we're going to go northeast, again escape to end the line. Next step, dimension tool, and then dimension the angle between the vertical line and the northwest line at 120 degrees. So dimension tool, we're dimensioning from the northwest line to the vertical line, and we want that angle to be 120 degrees. And we do the same, dimension the angle between the vertical and the northeast line 120 degrees. So we're still in dimension tool. Dimension tool is still selected. And we're drawing from the northwest line to the vertical line, and again we're going to make that 120 degrees. So there are 360 degrees in a circle, so 120 plus 120 is 240, which means that this dimension that's left over must also be 120. So we've divided the circle into 3 equal parts. So we're on step 21. Press escape to get out of the dimension tool. Then select each of the 3 lines. So I'm pressing escape, so I'm no longer in dimension tool. I'm selecting 1, 2, 3 lines. Then we're alt clicking or right clicking any of the lines and click construction. So I right click on any of those 3 lines and I type construction, click construction. So that makes those 3 lines construction lines. Now, step 24, circle tool, and with centers at the intersection of each line and the 5 centimeter circle, draw 2 circles. So there's going to be 6 circles in total at each of 1, 2, 3 points. So where the lines cross over with the 5 centimeter circle. So circle tool, and we're drawing 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles, 4 circles, 5 circles, and a 6th circle, like so. Next step, excuse me, dimension tool. Then dimension the circles 2 centimeters and 3 centimeters. So dimension tool, 2 centimeters and 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters and 2 centimeters. 3 centimeters and 2 centimeters. Let's see if we can. Okay, next step. I'm going to add in a step because I don't like the way it looks at the moment. Select the 3 circles and sorry, there's 6 circles, not 3 circles, 6 circles we just drew. And then right click or alt click and select construction again to make them not construction lines. And in fact we're going to have to add in another, we need another step there, escape, to get out of the dimension. So we're in the dimension function at the moment. I'll press escape to get out of that. I'm going to select those 6 circles. We don't want these to be construction circles. So we've selected all of them, and now I'm going to right click. I'm going to hit construction. So they're no longer construction circles. And you can see they've gone grey. Now, the next step. The trim tool looks like a scissors. I'm going to click on the portions of the circles that are unnecessary to remove them. So this does exactly what a scissors does. It trims the circles. So we don't want these portions of the circles. You can just follow me to show you which ones you need to get rid of. So we have a clear opening there, a clear opening here, and a clear opening there. Next step. Extrude tool 1 centimeter and then click the green tick. So the extrude tool is up here. It's automatically going to pick the shape. We're going to select 1 centimeter and click the green tick. Next step. Fillet the vertical edges between the outer rings and the inner ring. And they're going to be 0.5 centimeter fillets, and it's 6 edges in total. So if I can rotate, with my, let's use this. As I say, I'm using my own computer, so it's slightly different tools. So we need to fillet these edges, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So let's go fillet tool. I'm going to select just those edges. Again, because I'm not using a mouse at the moment, this is slightly tricky. So I've now selected 6 of them. 0.5 centimeters is correct, and I press. Okay, so now let's just flip it so we can see it. So there we have a lot of the steps are done. Next step, we're going to fillet the top and bottom edges 0.1 of a centimeter. So again, fillet the top surface, and we're going to fillet the bottom surface, and it's 0.1 of a centimeter. Press the green tick. And then we're going to alt click on any of the object, and I'm going to say surfaces there. I don't like how those faces. Okay. Alt click or right click on any of the object and click Edit Appearance for Part 1, then select a color and click the green tick. So if we go right click on anywhere of the object, then Edit Appearance for Part 1, I can select any color I like, whatever you like, doesn't matter, press the green tick. And I'm also going to hide the planes by pressing on P. So now you can see there's our fidget spinner. And if you get done with this before the end of class, see if you can figure out how to add in a section in the center so that it looks a little bit more realistic.